Good morning, children. Chapter 10, exercise 10.5. ABCD are 4 points on a circle. AC and BD intersect at E such that angle BEC 130 degree, ECD 20 degree. Find angle BAC. So, what is given in the question? Angle BEC equal to 130 degree. Angle ECD equal to 20 degree. To find angle BAC. Already the diagram is given in the question. So we can find angle BAC means here. This is asked in the question, BAC. Okay. Now angle BEC is 130. What you can say about this angle? Angle CED. So in proof we will write that angle BEC plus angle CED equal to 180 degree. What is the reason? Linear pair, right? So if it is 130 degree, then what about angle CED? It is 180 minus 130, that is equal to 50 degree. Okay, we got the first step, that is here 50 degree. Now here 50 and here 20. So it is in which triangle? Triangle ECD. So in triangle ECD, what we can write? Angle E plus angle C plus angle D equal to 180 degree by angle sum property. So angle E means in triangle ECD angle E, that means now which we calculated, it is 50 degree. Angle C it is already given 20. So angle D we have to calculate. So angle D is equal to 180 minus 70, it is equal to 110 degree. Now the question is that angle BDC we got 110 degree. Right, this is the angle we got. Now keep your fingers on again the chord BC. So we are getting BDC. The BC is the fingers of BDC is the angle formed. And similarly, which angle it is asked? BAC. Angle BAC is asked. So that angle BAC as well as angle BDC is in the same segment. The same rule only we are using. So angle BDC, listen again, angle BDC and angle BAC lies on the same segment of the circle. So angles in the same segment are equal. So what we got here, angle BDC is 110 degree, therefore angle BAC is also equal to 110 degree. So here I'll write that therefore angle BDC equal to 110 degree. Therefore, angle BAC equal to 110 degree. What is the reason? Angles in the same segment. So see the diagram, it is more clear to you. 130 angle is given, so the remaining angle 50 I have calculated here. 50 plus 20, 70 we got in the one triangle, so the remaining angle is 110 degree. So once we got this 110 degree, what is the next property we have to use? Angles in the same segment. So angle BDC and angle BAC are in the angles of the same segment, so therefore both our values are equal. So we got angle BDC and angle BAC equal to 110 degree. ABCD is a cyclic quadrilateral whose diagonals intersect at the point E. Angle DBC 70 degree, angle BAC 30 degree. Find angle BCD. Further, if AB equal to BC, find ECD. ABCD is a cyclic quadrilateral. It is already given. So it is intersecting. Diagonals drawn here because the diagram is not given to you. What is given in the question? Given angle DBC equal to 70 degree, angle BAC equal to 30 degree, and also we should add here that ABCD is a cyclic quadrilateral whose diagonals intersect at E. To find, two parts are there. In the first part, we have to find angle BCD. Second part, if AB equal to BC, find angle ECD. Angle BCD is asked, that means this whole angle we should find. So what we should write, angle DBC is 70. So check that one, all of you. Angle DBC is formed by which chord? DC is the chord. So keep your fingers on DC. You can identify the other angle which is formed by the same chord on the same segment. So that is angle DAC. So angle DAC equal to 70 degree. Angles in the same segment. Okay, so here I'll write angle DAC equal to 70 degree. So it is not given in the question we are calculating. So I'll write here it is equal to 70. Right. Now what is the total angle A there? That means angle A equal to, or angle DAB, the complete angle DAB or angle A, it is equal to 70 plus 30, it is equal to 100 degree. Now the ABCD is a cyclic quadrilateral, it is given in the question. ABCD is a cyclic quadrilateral. Therefore, angle A plus C equal to 180 degree implies 100 plus angle C equal to 180 degree. So opposite angles are supplementary. Therefore, angle C is equal to 180 minus 100, it is equal to 80 degree. Or we can say that angle BCD equal to 80 degree. So first part we got, so we are underlining the answer, angle BCD we got. Now what is the second part? So here in the question I will write here 80 degree. Complete angle is 80 degree, right? Now what is the next part? AB equal to BC. So here I will mark AB equal to BC. So here AB equal to BC is the second part. So I'll put here second part. If AB equal to BC, the base angles are equal. Angle C is equal to angle A in triangle ABC. In where we are doing in triangle ABC, therefore it is equal to 30 degree in triangle ABC, and also we should write angle opposite to equal side. Okay, so angle BCD equal to 80. Now we got that this much angle, see here it is 30 degree. Okay, so we got 30 degree, means what about this angle ECD? That is asked in the question. 80 minus 30, it is equal to 50, right? So therefore angle BCD is 80. So we want which angle? Angle ECD equal to angle BCD minus angle BCE. 80 minus 30, it is equal to 50 degree. So we got the answer, angle ECD equal to 50. So here DBC 70, therefore what we have calculated, DAC is also 70. If we got 70, the complete angle is 100, right? So the opposite angle supplementary criteria in the cyclic quadrilateral we have used. So here 100 means what is opposite angle? It is 80. 180 minus 100, 80. Now again, what is the further we asked? It is asked in the question, AB and BC are equal, suppose. Then the base angles are also equal, that means 30. So 80 minus 30, the remaining angle, that is ECD. So ECD equal to 50. Question number 7. If diagonals of a cyclic quadrilateral are diameters of the circle through the vertices of the quadrilateral, prove that it is a rectangle. So first it is a cyclic quadrilateral and the diagonals we have to draw in such a way that the diameters of the circle, the diagonals are diameters of the circle only. So prove that it is a rectangle only. Now what is a what is given in the question? We have to prove that it is a rectangle. So what is given? ABCD is a cyclic quadrilateral. ACBD are diameters of the circle. We have to prove that ABCD is a rectangle. So only we can take the property that it is a quadrilateral only. A quadrilateral can be a parallelogram, means we have learned two pair of opposite angles are equal, two pair of opposite sides are equal, diagonal bisect each other, then one pair of opposite sides are equal and parallel. So here we can write that here already it is given that the diagonals are diameters. So when we are saying that AC is a diameter, what about angle ABC? Angle ABC is formed in the semicircle only, right? AC is the diameter, angle ABC is formed in the semicircle. Similarly, AC is the diameter, the other side, what is the angle formed? Angle ADC. So if AC is the diameter, if we are taking AC is a diameter, then angle ABC equal to angle ADC equal to 90 degree. Similarly, which is the next diagonal BD? BD is a diameter. Already it is given that diagonals are diameter. So BD is a diameter. Again we can see that BD is forming angle in the semicircle only, since it's a diameter, angle BAD as well as angle BCD. So we can write that angle BAD equal to angle BCD equal to 90 degree. What are the reasons for this one? Angle in a semicircle. So how many pair of angles are 90 degree we got? Angle B is also 90 degree, D is also 90 degree, and C is also 90 degree, A is also 90 degree. Two pair of opposite angles are equal and each angle is 90 degree also. So it is a rectangle. What we should write first? Two pair of opposite angles are equal. Therefore, quadrilateral ABCD is a parallelogram and each angle is 90 degree. Therefore, it is a rectangle. So diagonals are diameters here. So diagonals AC and BD are the diameters, means they are forming the angles in the semicircle respectively. ABC, ADC for with the diameter AC, that is both are 90. BD as the diameter angle A and angle C, and again both are equal to 90 degree. Now two pair of opposite angles are equal in the parallelogram. Then so what we can say that two pair of opposite angles are equal. So quadrilateral ABCD is a parallelogram by definition. Now what is the next step? Each angle is 90 degree. In one parallelogram, one angle is 90 degree, then we can say that it is a rectangle. So we can write that each angle is 90 degree. So it's a rectangle. With this, today's class I am winding up. Thank you.